Alright, so I guess I'm here trying to make sense. Hold on. You guys, it's been quite a time. Been quite a time, quite a day. Been quite a time, quite a day for me. Let me sit down. Not gonna be too long. I might do a 45 minute. I might do a short little talk. You know, I don't know why people be sending me shows while I'm doing a show. Like, stop, dude. That's so rude. I don't know why y'all be doing it. People like sending me shows like that's gonna stop me. So, wanted to have this conversation with you guys um, about this so-called rating system. I wanted to talk to y'all about that, and I want to ask a question. Since I didn't know that people are so hung up on it, on the rating system, that there are sevens, sixes, fives. Some say that they're eights. Some say that they're tens. I hear people talk about this all the time. In these certain types of limelight systems, I hear this more and more and more on every day. And I always ask, like, how's it working out for you right now? With everything going on, do you truly feel that people, society, holistically respect you like that? I'll close my door. How are you? What is this rating system, and how's it been working out for you? I've heard people try to tell themselves. Hold on. I got that cool picture over there by Trailhood. But I've been hearing people come about talking about a rating system, and as if that, in the grand scheme of things, that they have some type of weight or value. What do you need? Okay. Oh, you're fine. I'm trying to find out. How's that working out for you? I watch y'all get disrespected every day on the news, on the media, in front of society. know. And I had to take a crack at it. People say, "Well, BMT, this ain't cool. This ain't hip." And I'm gonna call bullshit on a lot of stuff. If I would honestly start pulling up y'all talking points, y'all talking about y'all colorism and shit, y'all talking about y'all value system and all that shit. Let's just be honest, like y'all were indoctrinated into that type of system. I was looking at I was looking at the movie 12 Years as a Slave. And as I looked at that movie 12 Years as a Slave, I was watching how they lined up the Negroes. I was looking at how they were marketing they were marketing out the Negro. They were doing the rate system. No, it is real, Jay. When I was looking at it, and when I hear people try to rate themselves, and I would say, I would honestly ask people, tell me where I'm wrong, whereas to where they will put the Negro up against a line and they will scale them to what they are worth. You will scale them to see what they're worth, if they're pretty or not, how strong they are, what are their job skills, what are they worth, can they bear children, what is honestly, what honestly are you worth? And it's interesting how men and women in these spaces, they pull that card, just like when the master had it to where he would strip the man down butt naked and the black woman down butt naked in front of all everybody else, grown men and grown women, and he would strip them down, and he would say, "Look at this one. She has a slender body. She can work better than any man. She can she can she don't got no children. She worth her weight in gold." Then they'll take a goddamn a Negro man and they'll say, "Look at this man. He know how to doggone do some iron work. He know how to speak well. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no lip to him. He got all his teeth. Surely this one right here would be a 7." And I would be, well, god damn. Are they scaling black people? And then we will speed it up to date. We'll speed it up to date right now to where people try to play the scaling system. This one's a 6. This one's a 7. This one's an 8. But then in the grand on the grand scheme of things, we done seen how it's played out. I done seen how white people clown black people. As much money as you got, you still just a nigga. Well, I'm of a mulatto skin complexion. Well, I'm not that dark. Well, I have this job. I do this. I do that. We are the good stuff. I'm like, at the end of the day, motherfucker, you ain't shit to them. Who told you that? Who gassed y'all up? Y'all got it where y'all want so badly to be accepted that y'all will do almost anything to be put into the mold. Yep. There's so much power in just that. Even if you a nigga in a Benz, even if you in a Benz, you still just a nigga in a coupe. It's amazing. All these so-called wealthy people, and yet they still crying about inequality at the top of their mountain. So wait, but I thought you were of a higher stock. It amazes me that these so-called people who are doing so well, so highly sophisticated, but somebody says something about their color, you break down to being a child again. I watched the talking points amongst the men and women. See, this is why I'm definitely glad. Shout out to It's Black History Month. It's Black History Month, so you know I'm definitely I'm all for the smoke. Because see, at the end of the day, black men and black women. Let's start off with women. How's it going for when you get around your other peers, other groups of women? Do they equally size you up? Do you feel equally respected around other groups of men and women? Do you feel like you're properly respected with your own men? It blows my mind if a woman does have a child, she loses value. So how much value does the black man get? The woman loses value off of having a baby. So how much value does a black man have? I would honestly ask the question, and I would ask y'all, I would dare people, go ask any other group of men, how much value do y'all honestly think y'all have amongst them? Take your time. Let's be real. If that was the case, you wouldn't be running a black manosphere. All right, that white manosphere never really fucked with you. They never gave a fuck about you. And what you're saying is true. You wouldn't need or have a need for your people to have a certain type of month to where they can be respected. Aren't you tired of people telling you to get over it? Stop complaining about it. Hmm. But here we are. Here we are right now. As to we watch and we look at the disrespect. I'm hearing how men are trying to size up how much relevant and how beautiful women are. And how women are telling the men that, you know what, you're not of a proper type of stock. And so we look at the brainwashing of the caste system that has been imposed upon our people. And no matter what we try to say, y'all can't tell me that the people here aren't fucked up. We're definitely catching it. When y'all trying to figure out the caste system of how when people hit the wall, when y'all start trying to figure out that caste system, that's when I know you need to be very, very mindful of those type of people. You need to be very mindful. And what is their malicious intent? Who are they to judge and make that call on what is the value of you and I? I mean, I'm being so for real. You think because somebody watches you on social media that you are somebody? I'm just being honest. Honestly, we honestly listen to some of y'all and some of y'all backgrounds. Do you honestly think that you would come out to being 100%? Hmm? I always find it interesting. A space that is so warped up talking about sex, but then gets butt hurt when other people talking about y'all are fucked up. You done had it where white women done said that y'all will do whatever it takes. And y'all done had it where y'all done had it where other white men had done beat on y'all. Hell, not just white people, just all kind of people have done been caught out mistreating and doing all kind of fuck shit to y'all. If anybody has any type of shred of dignity or respect of themselves, then that's a fucking problem. Who are you? We've seen the talking points. We've seen the push in colorism. We've seen the push in all kind of other types of bases and shit. I'm very adapt to what y'all talking about. That's why some of y'all, I'm gonna be for real, man. I just really don't fuck with y'all. I listen to you. Probably sit at the table with you. Grab me a goddamn twisted tea. And I'll sip on it. Listen to your bullshit. But at the end of the day, in the eyes of everybody else, they'll be like, do you really believe your bullshit? And actually, let's take that back because we know you do believe in it because you're speaking it out loud. Like who gets to rate other people? Like who are they? Who are these people that rate other people? Motherfuckers talking about that they are the chosen ones. You got people who always talking about the sexual activity or like somehow like, and don't get me wrong, but you got women going around saying that they're calling out other women. Like, hold up, how the fuck you gonna call them out and you fucked up too? I believe Jesus said it best. Let he without sin cast the first stone. Don't start talking your shit after you get a fucking man. Don't start talking your shit after all of a sudden your credit fucking gets fixed. See, people like to start talking their shit when they get to a certain plateau or they get out of the fucking pool, and then they start to look down on the pool and they want to pee in it and start saying, look at you motherfuckers. See, that's what I'm seeing that's going on here. This is why I see the inconsistencies in this space. And listen, man, listen. Y'all don't have to put me with no group, no type of function, no nothing. I'm my own me. I'm BMTs. I'm in my own camp. I good over here. Y'all done tried to doggone disturb my peace. Shout out to Jay. She would always say, protect your peace. Ain't nobody can ever rape me but me. Niggas talking about hood rat pussy ain't shit, but y'all be the main ones in them DMs trying to get that pussy. And we got the receipts for that. Women talking about these men ain't shit. I would never fuck with. I would never be down with these type of men. But those be the same dudes getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning out of your fucking bed. Y'all can't fuck with me on this shit. I'm 10 toes down. Y'all the same motherfuckers that was still on YouTube doing YouTube live during Christmas when you should have been with your family. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you right now, that look fucking pathetic. The fuck I look like being on YouTube during a time when I could be with my family. I couldn't do it. I have a life. But because y'all are so socially, sexually attractive, do y'all not see how bad that sounds? People that's supposed to be with their families or be with their loved ones or be with somebody who actually gives a fuck about them, you have to spend time here with strangers. And see, take it for somebody who's been in the military. That shit was depressing. That's just depressing. There's a reason why y'all can hardly ever see me get in touch with Jay during Saturday or the weekend. She going off with her man. She like, put on her goddamn shades, put on her slide on flip flops, her flat booty, get right in that car and gone. I be watching y'all, man. It ain't getting no better for y'all. Now, Valentine's Day coming on, I'm already seeing people already trying to define that if a man gets with a woman, depending on the type of woman he gets with, he'll be a simp. You see, what's going on is you're going to have people that they're going to try to counterly shame you from your happiness because of their rating system that they want you to go by. See, fuck y'all. I want y'all to say, BMT, Joe said fuck you. Because I will never, ever, I don't give a fuck what shade of tint you are. I don't give a fuck about your education. I don't give a fuck about your talking points. I don't give a fuck about your goddamn wherever you think you come from. You will never, ever shame me out of my happiness. It will be a cold day in fucking hell before an adult or any other body can ever shame me and you don't pay my fucking bills, you don't wipe my ass, you don't change my bed sheets, you don't wash my clothes, you don't cook me no food, you don't slop me off, you don't do shit for me but you think you can rape me. Bitch, please. I will be dead in my grave before I ever listen to a Candy motherfucker here on fucking, especially a goddamn nigga or white person, Asian, whatever the fuck you are. You can never shame me, BMT, and me. You can never rape me, baby. I want y'all to understand. Nobody can ever rape nobody. You don't have no power to rape me. Bitch, please. Who can rate you? Y'all let these numbers and these values determine you. See, that's how I know some of y'all are slaves still. Y'all slaves. Y'all are slaves. Because y'all let people rate y'all. Because you don't get no sex, that means you're low value. Because you have a kid, that because you're low value. Because you don't make a certain type of money, you're a low value. Motherfucker, you are stupid as fuck if you go with that. Nobody can rate you. Nobody can doggone define you but you. The fuck? What power do you have, nigga? If that was the case, why would y'all need to come here for a safe space? Why would y'all need pills? Why would y'all need certain talking points? Certain forums? That means y'all need something to help empower you. And I understand now why certain men and women are getting the fuck out of here. And if I gotta be Moses, and tell people how to get the fuck out, I will. I will be that pastor and tell them how to get out of it. I don't have no problem loving up on my women. I don't have no problem loving up on my women at all. I love them. I love them. I love my cocoa butter skin. I love my nappy-headed dress. Smells so good. I love everything about me. I love my buck teeth. I love everything about me and who I am. There is no way anybody can rape me at all. Can't. I'm unrateable. I'm too overly confident in myself. I'm too overly confident in my abilities. You can't define me. And see, the fact that you allow people, that's how I know it's a doggone slave mentality. You know what y'all sound like? Y'all sound like when Harpo, when Mister will be telling when Danny Glover was, when he was Mister, and would be telling doggone Whoopi Goldberg, Celie, you ugly, you stupid, you dumb. And the thing about it, the thing that was so crazy about it was, Suge had to say, why do you listen to him? Why do you listen to him? Why do you listen to that man? Who is he to tell you your value as a woman? Or even as a person? Who the fuck is he? Who the fuck? Who's he? And you know what? She said, I spent all my years listening to this dumb motherfucker. I spent all my years listening to this stupid motherfucker. And that's how some of y'all are now. Y'all choose to listen to a dumb motherfucker, a mister, on social media. Tell y'all and rate y'all on because you a dark skin, because you have a certain type of tint, because you look a certain type of way. You have people telling you if you are worth a damn. See. This is what I know. Listen, bro, y'all would have hated me, boy, but I had no problem taking a rock and busting you upside your fucking face, bro. Listen, bro. I got all the smoke, boy. I got all the time. Because y'all keep allowing people to tell y'all. And see, watch, you gonna watch. People gonna come out. People gonna come out. People gonna come out this month, and they're gonna show their ass. I'm low by the people who are me. Defining yourself and knowing where you stand amongst other people are two separate things. No, Ed. No, Ed. I think, Ed, I will tell you right now, I think you should go get therapy. I think you should go get therapy. I don't know what's going on, but Ed, you really need to go get therapy. This space is not conducive to your health as a black man. Nobody can tell you that. You choose to live by that definition, and you will fail in life. Y'all were clowning jokes on Tarana Burks. Now Tarana Burks is worth more than this goddamn space. Y'all clowning jokes on her. She's getting married. All you women that said, "Oh, Tarana Burks is ugly," she's getting married. Your ass is still here, twerking it and busting it, doing the busted challenge. Only way she got to bust it is on goddamn in the bedroom with her man. It's amazing. I like to watch this channel. There's a channel where it's people with disabilities and shit. Like, and on there, I would see dudes missing part of their body. I would see women with one limb and literally like their hand like this, and they be in full functioning, living their best life, and be on the top of cloud nine. But here, in this space, no. Let me show you. Let me just look at this now. But let me show you how disgustingly egregious it is over here. Let me just put it over. And now, I can disabled man and able-bodied girlfriend defy expectations. You know it's crazy. I can pull up video after video after video of all these people who are disabled or literally are disformed or have different stuff, and they're living their best lives. I'm not gonna say it's always 100%, but people, you do have a right to your pursuit of happiness. You choose to live in a box shell. Now, hang on, let me do something. I want to talk. Ed, I'm going to open it up for you to talk with you. I'm going to talk with you, Ed. Because, we talk. But I really believe that this space is full of shit. All you dudes who are happily calling yourselves incels and shit, or whatever type of verts and shit, I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I've never heard of any of that stuff when I was growing up. I didn't hear about that in the 80s. I didn't hear about that shit in the 90s. It's only until like the mid 2000s that I start hearing that shit. That's why I started hearing that, especially hearing the social media. So what do y'all rate granddaddy? What do y'all rate grandma? I have to ask the question, what are y'all calling yourselves, man? Who can rate you better than you? Now, if you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit. And we understand that, but shit, I can't lie that, listen, I've done seen people on, not in this space, that y'all will rate like, do over 300,000 views, 300K views. And I'm like, what the fuck do they have, or what are they doing or talking about, man? Tyrone, you speaking to the choir, fam, and you never heard of educated lame. I've never heard of that shit. Never heard of that until I started growing up here, around here. Because everything is classified and identified now. And that's true. These people choose to go by their classification that they choose to run with. Who can tell you your value of your dick? Who can do that? How does that work? I remember, y'all remind me of in the military when they make everybody dress down to their drawers. And they line you all up like cattle. And they make you walk into the room. So that way they can do a full body check. Now there's only one at time. It's like we don't all go in there butt naked. But see, y'all like getting scared. I don't know why y'all like getting scared, but you do. Y'all like the scale system. Y'all, something about that something completes y'all. Something about that completes y'all. When y'all can be told by one black person to the next, when y'all get up on certain groups or certain panels or have certain talking points, y'all like being told, how much is this nigga worth? That's what y'all like. That's what y'all like. Y'all like it when come on up on stage, nigga. So that way I can tell you how much you worth. Let's go on to the show and talk about what is the value of this nigga today. I swear, I'm gonna start calling this sector of YouTube the slave market. That's what I'm gonna reclassify this for this month. This is the slave market. And we're just watching a bunch of brainwashed slaves talk about fucking goddamn how much they worth, what is their metric value, what divestment plantation they going to and shit. I'm gonna start calling this the slave market. Because ultimately, that's where the fuck this is where this is. What's going on, Jay of Low Value, and welcome, Ed Unchained. Welcome.
What's going
on?
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Bro. Now, Ed,
you
a smart man.
Sometimes.
You work.
Sometimes.
You sometimes work.
Sometimes, yeah.
Why do you feel that you are that you don't have a value?
Sexually, I don't have a value.
Why
in the terms of relationships, because you can't have a value if nobody's seeking after you in that context.
So you're saying that you don't have a value because nobody's not seeking after you?
Right. in the context of relationship and dating, mating, sex, all that.
Now, question: are you disabled?
Uh, physically, no.
What about?
Mentally, perhaps.
Well, you say perhaps. Just either it is or it isn't.
I don't know. I ain't never been diagnosed.
So how you gonna say something that you don't even know if it is?
That's why I said perhaps.
So then it's no. Then it's no.
Oh no, because that okay. I got you.
Okay. So no, we deal with mental health over here. You can't say something that you're not. So you're physically but you told me that you worked as a bouncer at a club and you do security, so you have a job.
Yeah, well, I used to. Just a janitor.
Okay. Well, you got a job. There you go. And literally, you're not mentally incapable. So I'm trying to figure out, and you sound like you have a pretty good vernacular grasp on English and diction. I'm trying to figure out how do you feel that you don't have a value? Why is that? Why would anybody want to say something like that? And you sound like you're able bodied. Like I don't get why do you put yourself so low down like that?
Actually, let me word it like this: I don't have a value to other people as of now.
Jay, what's going on? What's going on, baby?
I didn't know my camera was on. I'm getting ready to go to the gym.
I like
I look a hot ass mess.
I like when you used to get on with your back in the day. You used to get on in your pajamas, half naked and shit. Nowadays, you trying to put on this damn clothes and shit. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. More clothes and shit.
I got all I got on is a sports bra right now.
I mean, well, damn, that it's not like
I'm lucky the timing. Listen, I be trying to behave myself in these streets.
Now you clothing yourself up and shit. Before you just laying down in your bed,
rolling around. Listen,
I'm aware of my body now. Like, get out of here. 1 minute you are like, oh yeah, walking BMT. You got to all on her. Then you all out. You all half naked, then turning over and stuff. I'm like, now all of a sudden, yo, I'm aware of my body now. Like, what the hell? I can't
listen. You getting me confused with somebody else? Wait a minute. I've never had to have a video top pulled down because something popped out.
Excuse me. The other members of BMT have gotten our video pulled down because of road malfunctions and shit. Yes, we do have a few of them who don't mind freaking fully naked on the screen. We've had. Sorry about that.
So give me some credit. Okay. And I have a few questions for you because based off of your little bitty picture that I can see, you don't look like a totally bad looking dude. So I just have a couple questions for you. If you don't mind me asking. First of all, how old are you? Ish.
Shit. How old am I? 31.
I don't know.
My bad. I had to think because I be wanting to say 32.
You're fairly young. Yeah. You have a job, you said, or you kind of in between jobs?
No, I got a job.
You got a job. You have your own place?
No.
Okay.
So, me, my brother, my dad.
Hold on.
Place.
Okay, no, that's fine. It's 20. We're in a panorama. That's fine. You have a car?
Yeah.
You already got half the battle right there. Okay. So you stay with your dad and your brother. All right. So in theory, you would have enough, like, let's say we were to hook up, right? Just for the sake of argument. Just for the sake of this conversation. You would have money to like get a hotel room or something like that. If like, you went out with somebody and like, things were cool and one thing led to another. So therefore you would have money to take someone out and maybe get a hotel room if it went to that next step.
Right.
Okay. So why do you feel that your sexual value is low, or your value in general is low?
Say if you have options and no if it's an option nobody has taken, how can it have value? Obviously, if you got options
Sometimes
spread
you
in
got to
front of
change
you,
your game plan. Sometimes you got to change your game plan
right?
because
Until
according to the
until I change
YouTube
my game
streets,
plan, I wouldn't have any. I wouldn't have any value until I change the game plan because
according to
there's
these
no proof
YouTube
of value
streets,
there.
according to these YouTube streets, I should not have anyone either, and I've never ever had a problem having getting quality men ever.
According to YouTube, I should be gay.
So
And I should be gay. So
right,
Well, I'm not.
you
Well,
know,
I'm not basing it off of YouTube though. I think
okay.
that's a disconnect.
Because I'm like, just off of the basic, I mean, you could be a crazy asshole. I don't know. But just off of the bare bottom line, basic shit, you got half the battle right there. Do you have kids?
No, I ain't got no kids.
Oh, shit. Dude,
I'm trying to figure out where's he
come on,
losing at.
man. You,
I think you got.
no.
I
Yeah,
don't.
Basic,
I think
I
you
mean,
missing what I'm saying.
You have a job. You have a car.
no, no,
It's not
no.
like you streets, and you have some money to play with, dude. If you don't get your ass out there and go talk to people, like what is your?
I do talk to people. Why do you think I don't talk to people?
Well, you did, well, here's the thing. You led with people aren't women. Well, I believe women. If you want men to chase after you too, that's your choice. I accept you, and we care for you.
No, ain't none of that.
Oh, trust me, there's some dudes out there that want both sides of the pie. Me and Jay can tell you that. And
No, I ain't.
okay.
I don't. I only go one way, brother. One way street.
Okay. All right. So, but now, what is it about these people that you want them to chase after you to see? What is it that you want people to see about you?
I mean, that's not something I actually think about.
Why not?
I just don't.
So you
That's
never,
not. That's not in the front of my mind.
but you want people to be attracted to you.
I mean, want that's vague, but want very mildly. But if they are, they are. If they aren't. If they are, they are. If they aren't, they aren't. So it's not.
Okay. Like the thing about it is, like closed mouths don't get fed. It's always been the case.
Right. I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that.
Closed mouths don't get fed. You know, I feel like you're way underbidding yourself. Like me and Jay are very good.
That's all I said. You got half the battle right there. That's
I
half
think
the battle right
way,
there. Like,
way underbidding.
okay, you don't have your own place. All right. I mean, you don't live alone. That's neither here nor there. And what I was saying, Kev, you said it kind of with cheap and shit. That's not what I was really saying. What I was saying was, if it came to that, I wasn't saying like, oh, let's go on a date and go get a hotel room. What I was saying was, a person can. That's all I was saying. You know, I feel, and if that's what we're talking about with these internet talking points, is that like people, you know, when you get on here, and I'm talking about men and women included, you know, it's like, oh, if he doesn't have like all these 50 things, then he ain't shit. And that's totally not true for both sides. That's totally like, you know, and that's what we're saying about undervaluing yourself. Like, I lived with my dad for 5 years. I mean, I know it's a double standard for women. Listen, I ain't never had no problem getting a dick. Again, I met my current boyfriend. He was literally in between cars. Like, he has a car now, but he was in between cars. He had a job, he has his own place, but he was in between cars. So it's just all in how you sell yourself, is really what it is. It's all in how you sell yourself. And the fact that you don't have no kids, man, listen, you know how many chicks is out here looking for an employed black man with no damn kids?
I wouldn't know.
A lot. Trust me. Trust me. There's plenty of women that are looking for men who don't have kids themselves that are looking for other men who don't have kids. So that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as you're not one of these dudes. Now, I guess, now, are one of your issues that you text, what are you doing all the time? Because I found that to be quite annoying when I was in the dating game where I'll have dudes that would just constantly text me, what you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
No,
You're not
no,
going to what are you doing me to death.
nah. I ain't got nobody to talk to on that level.
So, do you live in a city? I'm not trying to like get all your information, but do you live in a city or do
Nah,
you live in a
I,
more rural area?
nah. It's I mean Raleigh, small. I guess a smaller city. Still city right outside of Raleigh, I should
Raleigh.
say.
Okay, but there's a lot of black people. There's a lot of black people in Raleigh, though.
Yeah, I live on
I
the
mean,
south
Raleigh's
side
a
of Raleigh.
decent sized city.
Yeah,
I think you have confidence.
Do you have a dating profile?
yeah.
I think you see. I think you have a confidence issue. I
You
can.
think so?
No, I know so. You have a confidence issue. No, it is. It's definitely apparent because it's just your guesstimation of um, some people. Now, some people get off on underbidding themselves or lowering themselves down so they can get the pity pussy.
No, I ain't.
Now, if you're not doing that, which I don't think you are, then literally it seems like you've absolved emotion that literally that women ain't shit, that they're gonna fuck who they want to fuck, and that they're out here doing X, Y, and Z. Why ain't they fucking on a guy like me?
Nah, I
Can
really
you
don't.
can
I
you
don't think like
fix
that though.
shit? Like, can you fix shit? Like, are you good with cars and stuff around the house or?
Yeah, I work on cars. Actually got an associate's degree, automotive technology.
Yeah, it's
Man, listen.
it's it's a confidence issue. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way a 31-year-old with a job that knows how to fix cars, that doesn't have no kids, that's 31 years old. I mean, no offense, but ain't nobody sweating somebody living with their dad or living with their family.
Well,
And I,
to be,
That's like a
I'm
tertiary issue. That can be
that's
changed. That's not no. Ain't nobody home.
either unless
I'm
you were out there killing animals or some shit. Like this, you got the.
Nah, man. Well, I'm actually I inherited my father's house that he was building, so I'm finished building that myself. So that's really not an issue.
So, but okay, but you call yourself a two.
Yeah, I'm about probably two. A two is pretty
I
good.
mean, just based off of that alone, just
That's
based
what you.
off of that alone, I would bring you up to at least a six. I can't really see your face, but I would say you at least a six. You're well
Oh,
spoken.
that's
I hate
good.
using that term well spoken because I hate when
You don't
people say
want
it
you
to
don't
me.
want to see my
You're well
face.
spoken. You sound like you got you sound like you sound like you got a half education. So I mean, again, and this is the thing that we're trying to say is that
A what?
again,
Hold on. A what education?
I
You
said
said,
you sound like you got a piece of education.
bro.
A piece of education. I'm saying you're well spoken. So I say you might know what two plus two is. I don't know. But
Oh,
anyway,
okay.
I'm just being I'm just being snarky.
I'm
Don't
like
mind me.
this.
I'm just being snarky.
My thing is
But
like this. If people like to beat themselves up, which we're finding out a lot of black men have low self-esteem or have like non-social issues, then there's nothing we can do for them. We just need to leave them be. But I'm not going to pity them. I don't feel bad for them. Honestly, I just think that hey, that's what they want to do. If that's how they want to fade out, fuck it, more pussy for the rest of us. Like,
But don't you need something tangible to actually rate yourself? Like, well, I'll just be if I just said I'm a 10, then you'd be like, well, what the fuck makes you a 10? It's just cause I said so. It's nothing tangible, no measure actually to even to equate to me being a 10 or whatnot or whatever number. That's why I said a two. Like
it's
a
crazy.
two is like a two. Like
two.
You're a two. So like for a person that calls himself a two, and you literally just told us everything you have or you got going for yourself, and you still gave yourself a two. Like, what does that say about other people that literally are in lesser predicament than you and are pulling higher ratings than you? Like, That's what I said. Y'all. I believe some of y'all probably need to get off of social media. I'm probably just
I
going.
mean that would just mean the areas in which they strive or succeed in it measures more. It's more weighted. That's all.
Have you ever seen My 500 Pound Life?
Yeah.
And how the fuck are they? How the fuck are they shacked up with people every time? Every goddamn time they're shacked up with people. How are they doing it? And majority of them don't even fucking work.
Shit, they get a SSI check probably.
You sure? You sure they're getting SSI check? See what I'm
I
saying?
don't know.
But
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. So I can only. But they have somebody and I don't. So what would be my? How would I measure if they had more than me?
no. You choose not to have anybody. Let's clarify it. You choose not to have anybody. Don't say you don't have nobody. You choose not to have anybody. There's a
I mean,
difference.
well, I'm not talking about whether or not I initiate or not. I'm talking about hardcore what they have right now on paper versus what I have right now.
What do you
That's
mean?
what I'm talking about.
What's on paper? What's on paper?
You
Because
brought you brought up that they have somebody.
right,
If they have somebody and I don't at the time, then that would be the measure to show that they would have more value than me at this time. I keep saying at this time. It
but
can change.
no, whether somebody has somebody or not doesn't make their value. Like that's crazy. That's bonkers. That somebody in a relationship has more value than somebody not in a relationship. It doesn't fucking make any sense.
Why
Somebody,
not? But what would be the proof? What would be the proof that they have more value than the next person if it's not? And we're talking about relationships and sex. And
so if it's a
what?
guy who literally is with a woman but he mentally abuses her, does he have more value than a guy who's not in a relationship but literally goes to the animal shelter and helps out with puppies? Like, does that
Yeah,
guy
yeah, he would
he has
because
more?
if I mean because we related to the economic. That's why I said causes the sexual market value. But in economics, all decisions are considered valid. So really, it doesn't matter. That's the moral part of it. He beat her or whatever the fuck he do. He got her. It doesn't matter how you procure it.
Jay,
Yes.
you picked up on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now we understand why he's alone. You caught that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now we see why you're alone. You see, we have this game that we like to play here on BMT. We like
Nah,
we like to let people talk enough, and we draw out the information and everything we need, and we play it amongst each other, and then we listen. Then when they say certain stuff, and we ask for the reactions, then depending on how they react, how they talk, they start to reveal themselves of where their mindset is at and where they are sitting in life, and that's why.
So how long ago since you've been in a relationship?
actually, I've never been in an actual relationship, like romantic relationship.
Hmm. So you never had a serious relationship?
Nah, I mean, well, I mean, were you gonna tell me what you caught on to, or were you just gonna hold it, hold it to your chest?
Now, I mean, no matter what we say, you firmly believe that you're a two. Even though we know, and probably it's going to be a good episode probably later on, of why you are where you're at now, because you believe that even with the person who is abusive, in the way how he treats people around him, he has more value than a person who doesn't have nobody, who isn't abusive, that literally economically he is more sound. And see, we've watched in these spaces as those talk points like y'all use those talking points that who cares because that's submission or literally that's the type of people that they choose. And then we'll say, okay, now we understand how their judgment is skewed and fucked up. Now we understand where their point of confidence is at. And so when people hear people speak like you speak,
Mm.
they stay away from you.
No, well. I mean, bro, this is me though.
No, no,
This
no,
isn't something I learned though.
no. That is you. See, but it's not just you. There's other people like you.
Right. Yeah. I would agree. Yeah.
Right.
But it's not just a talking something I picked up just from YouTube. This is actually just my personality.
Well, no, no, no. It's out. It's definitely it's on YouTube now. It's definitely actually more louder now, more echo now, and people actually believe that. You know what I'm saying? And when people believe that, like what you believe, they're more of a detriment to a logical, stable lifestyle. So, granted, you probably have your shit together, but yet your morale basis of being sound is not fully there. It's like a slave that, regardless of that man beating that person, you will probably be like, well, what did that slave do? You'll probably ask that question, what did the slave do? You ain't gonna say, well, shit, that man.
Well, it would be among the questions, but I wouldn't think that's right. But if the slave is getting beat, and I'd be like, hey, come on, you might not want to get beat, and then they next thing I know they back over there getting beat. And I mean, what you want me to do about it? I mean, that's their life and their decision to make,
Now,
not
now,
mine.
question. Now, you believe. Now, looking at the talking point.
Hmm.
Now, looking at the talking point, but you have the right to believe in what you believe. Do you believe that has infected or impaired your judgment of reality?
Nah,
Sure.
I'm positive.
Okay. But you're a two.
Yeah,
But you never been.
yeah, too.
But you've never been in a relationship before.
What should I? So should I go down? Should I go to zero?
Well. If you, I ain't tell you to go to zero. You're lowering yourself down. You've never been in a relationship, but you don't know what functionality is
The functionality of a relationship
of people.
of people.
Yeah, of people coexisting. You've never seen that, or experienced that, have
I do. I coexist with people every day. I'm
you?
coexisting with you right now.
No, you don't coexist with me. Like you don't. You're just listening to my talk points. We're not coexisting together. Um, I would ask you, like,
You mean coexist or just cohabitate, like
okay,
intimate?
let's look at this. Have you ever coexisted with a woman before? Like cohabitated with a woman?
Cohabitate. Okay, no, no.
So the majority of your experience has been off of hearsay, off of other people, correct?
Right. Yeah. Observation.
Okay. And in looking at that, you wouldn't really probably catch on to what's rational and irrational because you never you probably been reared or trained a certain type of way.
Hold on. I missed that. What do you ask?
Being around certain type of talking points and hearing
Uh,
that so long, rather than actually experiencing it and getting the experience for yourself, you know, you kind of more so are of that talking point yoke now because you existed or cohabitated those talking points rather than actually lived it for yourself, which is why you
I
think
mean, what particular talking points is that? Are we
let
talking
me
about?
Jay, when we pass it to you,
No,
it'll be easier.
what are you trying to? So are you saying that subconsciously he's like soaking in these talking points?
Every fucking second. The thing, but he's never experienced a woman. He's never
But what
habitated.
what talking points are you talking about?
Well, let's
Like
look at
like
you thought that a man that psychologically or abuses a woman is
uh
a more value than a person who doesn't have a woman but worked at a volunteering clinic. You said that other man who abuses the woman has more value than that one who doesn't have anybody but works at a volunteer clinic. How did his value go up when that's an abusive relationship versus the person who's not a relationship but they're not abusing anybody?
Be well, I was sticking to the fact that he's in a relationship. It's not well how he gets to the relationship wasn't the measure what I was using.
Now, now you're saying that's a relationship. Now, you understand what I'm saying, Jay?
It is a relationship.
Mhm.
Okay. How is that a relationship?
It's an abusive relationship. That would be the descriptor of the relationship.
And this is why I think this place is trash. I really
But I
believe this.
didn't I did I didn't get that from YouTube though. That's what you keep coming back to. I'm not getting this from YouTube.
Okay, I have a suggestion. First of all, JJ, you are absolutely correct. Yes, let's cut the value shit and work on just being better people. You are absolutely correct. I say that all the time. Like this high value, low value, medium value, it's bullshit. Like it doesn't, it doesn't matter. If you're 30 something years old, you're not going to listen. Most of the people that I know that have that make six figures, they just started making six figures in their mid to late 40s. You know what I mean? They're not in your when you're 30 in your 30s, you're still struggling. So that's what I'm saying. That's why it's bullshit. So you mean to tell me somebody's not supposed to go without somebody until they're considered quote unquote high value? That's bullshit. What
Well, I
I
mean
would
that's
challenge
that's
for you to
unrealistic
do,
anyway. Yeah, that's unrealistic.
yeah, but what
Most
I
people
would
ain't unrealistic.
challenge for what you to do, Ed,
Mm-hmm.
is um, do you have a close relationship with your brother? Because you said you live in the same home.
Nah,
How old is your brother?
nah, nah. A year apart. Nah, not really.
Okay. Hmm. Do you have any close male friends?
Yeah, yeah. I guess you could say so. Yeah.
What I would do, and the reason I say that is that this did work for a friend of mine, and actually he's in a relationship now. Is maybe get your boys to, some men might think it's a little feminine, whatever. I don't know. Like
Mm-hmm.
put on some decent clothes, take a couple pictures, take a couple selfies, update your dating profile if you do have one, because I think you said you have one. I would update your dating profile. Like, actually, like, what do you like to do? First of all, do you like to go out to different places? Do you like trying different things, wineries, beaches? Like, what do you like to do? I'm about to
Shit.
put you up
Stay
on game.
home.
What do you like to do?
Stay home.
See, that's the problem. Let's assume we weren't in a pandemic. Let's assume this is just regular January. It's not a pandemic. It's just regular, right? And
Yeah.
I said to you, hey, have you ever been to a winery before? And you
Okay.
would say, no. Would you want to go to one?
Are you asking me right now?
I'm asking you for a reason. I'm asking you for a reason. Just say
You
yes or
asking
no.
if I
Would you
would
go?
want?
Would you be
Yeah.
interested?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
So basically, you are interested in so you've never been, but you wouldn't mind trying one. Is what you're saying,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So you're interested in trying new things. Like maybe you don't know about a wine, or maybe you don't know about different, outdoor activities or stuff like that. But you want to try some new things, meet new people, so on and so forth. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Or are you still missing it?
I know. I get it.
So if you update, I would suggest to you, if you don't already have one, get one. Like plenty of listen, I met my boyfriend on Plenty of Fish. We've been good. But Plenty of Fish, what's the other one? Bumble, there's a couple other ones out there. Get some updated pictures, smile in them. Not like a stupid smile, but you smile in them. 'Cause I'm telling you, you look like you might be a bigger size, but guess what? I know big niggas that stay getting pussy too. So size, don't weight, don't have nothing to do with that either.
You can call.
So
You can say fat. It's okay.
I'm fat too. Listen. I am not skinny. But anyway, like I said, still put some decent pictures on your profile, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They too far gone. They might be. I'm trying to save some. So just, something to the effect like you're looking to try new things. You're looking for somebody to try these new things with or whatever. Trust me, it works. like any like Dave and Buster's type places or anything like that near you?
Yeah,
He has
we got that.
he has confidence
Yeah,
issues.
like that's what I'm saying. Like
He
you
has
gotta
confidence.
get Twitter DMs, JJ. Stop.
Oh,
But
listen, no,
But
no.
BMT, that's the thing. I'm not fighting you on what issues I may
I
have. I'm
know,
saying
I
if I
know,
have those issues, how can I rate myself higher than a two?
because
If I obviously have issues.
the first thing I would tell you to do is you need to go to confidence courses. You need to leave, probably take a year. And you need to go to confidence courses. They got online tele visits where you can do confidence courses and probably start working on talking. And I can tell by just talking to you and
Mm,
whenever we ask you questions, how you answer them and how you keep downplaying yourself more and more. It's like you have a lovely little woman here. She's talking to you. And she wants to see you win. I want to see you win. But it's like somebody. It's like that's why I said this is like slave tube, because people in these spaces have been beating themselves up so much. Even if they have a shot at happiness, they won't know how to receive it. Like me and Jay had to learn how to love ourselves, and we do. I think we love ourselves too goddamn much. I love you, Jay. I love you. See what I'm saying? And she could tell me that all day long. She tells me that every day. So we don't mind showing each other affection. That's my boo. But the thing about it is, Ed, I want you to understand. She even said you look like a good, decent brother. That was a compliment. That was your shot when she did it to you to say, "Oh, thank you, dear. Thank you, boo." She would have. It was a compliment to a compliment. Sometimes people are so used to dealing with the worst, they don't know how to receive a blessing or just a small little grain. That's why whenever I talk to somebody, I always say, "Hey, you look sharp. Hey, you look good, boo." Something like that, because that might be the little grain that they need to actually get them through the day. And I will tell you, you need to go to some confidence courses and actually start. Don't
because
worry
trust
about
me,
what.
weight doesn't have anything to do with it. Weight doesn't have anything to do with it. Because my ex-husband was about your size when we met. I'm just looking at your picture. My ex-husband was about your size when we met. And I stayed having to beat bitches off of him. So I'm just saying, like, women can recognize a good dude.
You just, the thing about it that's going on. That's why I said, like, when y'all talk about other groups, other ethnicities, other factions of talking points and shit, I'm being for real. Other groups don't really hold black men and women in high regard like that. Y'all think I'm being nasty. You think I'm fucking around with y'all, but no, they just don't. They just don't. And it's not. And it's not no fault of yours. But it's like
Kev, I'm not saying it doesn't matter, but what I'm saying is that once the confidence come into play, the weight matters less. Again, I most of my life I've been a solid 12, anywhere between a 12 and a size 12, between a size 12 and an 18. Right now I'm about a size 14. I've never, ever, ever, ever had a problem getting a man. Ever.
I've,
At all sizes. And to be honest, living down here in Florida, I've got more play when I was bigger.
like like,
So I'm just saying.
and I'm being honest. Like for me, I'm not even jerking myself off. I don't have a problem talking to women. As much as y'all like to say shit about BMT, I can real listen. I get in more trouble for being a womanizer or being too flirtatious with women. I don't have I Y'all can drop me off in a goddamn woman seminar. Y'all might have to kick me out because I'm going to try to hit on you. I'm too overly confident. I listen. I'm too overly confident about my gap teeth. I'm too overly confident about my complexion, about my squinting eyes and all that shit. Sometimes you got to just take what you have and just say, "Damn, I'm a good motherfucker. I'm good," and just be thankful for that. Like no, that's why I said no one here can rate you but you. But if you literally want to give yourself, like that's like your credit score. That's like somebody having credit. Like Who wants to say I want to have bad credit? Nobody wants to give themselves that shit. They rather give them. If people can give themselves goddamn perfect credit score, we would do. Listen, our shit would be over the fucking roof right now, and that's something that you got to do that to yourself. Like I said, this shit runs deep. Like it runs deep, way back, and I find it interesting when I hear people on here trying to do the rating system. I look at it like, oh, okay, so y'all going back to
Yeah.
slavery. Y'all doing this stupid shit where y'all like, well, that's a 4, that's a 3,
Sorry, and go from there.
5, that might be a 2. Let's go ahead and line up the women. This might be a 4. Oh, this is how y'all sound.
Kevin, you are right. I will say that. Kevin, you are. That's probably the first thing you're right today. If you are a 3, don't try for no 6. So in other words, like for me, I'm not looking for Idris Elba. To be fair, I'm not. And I think a lot of men, I'm not necessarily talking about you, just in general, a lot of men might be 3s or 4s. I don't might be a good solid 6. But they're mid-range-ish 5s who are trying to look for 10s. Like, I think that's a lot of it too. And I think that's why a lot of people have issues like because they treat themselves as a 10 looking for other 10s when you know what I mean.
It's like the thing that blows my mind. Y'all rate yourself so fucking hard. It's like y'all consecutively keep destroying yourself. Listen, ain't no old motherfucker ever on YouTube can ever tell me jack shit. Not on parenting, not on how to live my life, not on how to do a goddamn shit. Y'all can't tell me a fucking thing about me. I don't give a fuck, man. Y'all done had a whole roasting party, bitch. High school, elementary school, been over for me. The fuck, I can't. Listen, y'all shit don't hurt us. Me and Jay's money comes every 1st and the 15th, and don't fucking beat. How the fuck can anybody hurt me? Y'all motherfuckers still complaining about y'all want that woman, your baby mama, to respect you. I don't got them problems over here. Y'all be asking y'all kids, why does my kid treat me like shit? I don't got them problems.
I'm unroastable. I say that all the time. I'm unroastable.
Y'all be like,
I don't heard it at all.
What kind of women y'all talking to? What women are y'all talking to? I'm not gonna lie. Listen, Ed, if you was and that's crazy, Ed, but you in the South. Like, it's crazy because I know brothers with the same and fucking less resume than you that are the bag boys at goddamn fucking Kroger's, and they pulling women. But you know what? You know what the thing about it? Some of y'all are afraid of other people judging what you have. I'm gonna say that, Jay. They are more worried about other people judging them on what they have because it might not be up to their standard. So they'll line up like good old little Negroes and good old little Neglets, and they'll want somebody to approve who they are fucking, or who they married with, or who's they fucking daddy or baby mama or some shit. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, no, but I hold this. Don't give a fuck. I really don't give a fuck. Jay don't give a fuck. What you eat and do and shit. This is why gay people don't even give a fuck about y'all. But what y'all do don't have no. Listen, y'all need to get y'all head out your asses. That's why I say when y'all be having this scale value system, I be like, make sure you dot your I's and tell me your T's. I don't give a fuck about y'all social media, y'all relevancy on social media. At the end of the day, a white bitch owns this shit. And she want to shut y'all asses down. Ain't a goddamn thing you can do.
Yeah, so I got a question. If we acknowledge 2s exist, why do I have to be higher than a 2?
Well, if you want to be a 2, well, here's the thing about it, Ed. If you want to be a 2, be the best fucking 2 you can be.
Because 9 times out of 2, because you know what, 9 times out of 10, you're not really a 2. That's what I think. I don't think anyone, unless you just listen. Even I done seen crackheads on the street corner with a woman.
Right,
So,
right. So yeah,
dirty
I mean, but
clothes, dirty
that's
ass
what
on the
you keep,
corner
but
with a holding a sign.
you keep compare. That's what I'm saying. You keep acknowledging that these people have somebody
I'm not
else.
comparing you to a crackhead, sir.
Well, no, I'm saying you're saying these people. It doesn't matter. It's like they have somebody that you keep using it as a measure. So that's what I'm saying. So I can't be if I don't have anybody, I can't be higher than when I go
Are,
out. That's not necessarily what I think of my own
No, no, no.
value. But
That's not what I'm saying.
uh
are you afraid to go out?
No, what I'm saying is you should be valuing yourself. Right. You should be valuing yourself higher than you are is all I'm saying. And that once you get more confidence, the rest will come. That's it. Like you don't have to pay for no dating coaches, all that shit. That's it. You know,
but you
once you have
but
a higher
you
level
buy
of confidence,
your
the rest
confidence.
will come.
You build confidence by being able to achieve shit. Bro.
What's your what's your what's your
BMI.
what are you trying to achieve? Let's ask that question. What are you trying to achieve?
Right now, nothing. Nothing
So
right
you,
now.
so you don't have nothing that you're trying to achieve.
Like
So you
yeah, well,
just
I
get
mean,
up, go to work
in
every
life
day,
or
come home.
in life or
Well,
in
you said that you're trying to achieve something, and listen, I'll tell you right now. If you're a two, and hey, okay, cool. Listen. I'm the type. Listen, I'm that type of. I'm that type. I was that type of Negro. If you feel happy being on the plantation, nigga, stay your ass on the plantation. But listen, stay there. Be the best slave you can be. I don't give a fuck. Be the better slave. I don't care. If y'all
but
if that's what y'all think of yourself, I don't give a fuck.
but
I'm
I guess my whole point that the number is actually arbitrary to what's actually the outcome. So if I just say okay, from now on I could just
It
say
absolutely,
I'm a
you're absolutely
10.
right.
I could just say I'm a 10 this whole time. I was lying.
Shit, most of these
I'm really a
motherfuckers
10.
out here do.
So I mean, but so what changed? There's nothing. There isn't a difference. That's what I'm saying. It has to. That's why I was saying it has to be measurable.
now look now we have some nice prospects. We're here back on our BMT um uh
We
Jay,
not going
our POF page, aka we are Denzel Sausage. We're 40 years old. We're 6'2", and also we're here to
to.
get, get now on here. Now, Ed, we got some pretty good prospects. Now, let's go ahead and find you somebody. Now, let's look at this one. What do you think of this one, Ed? What do you think of this one?
I can barely see it.
How you can see? Open your damn eyes. You got glasses on, damn it.
It's small, man. I'm on my phone, not a laptop.
Okay, now she's 34 years old woman. She's a little bit older than you. She's interested in marriage. She's in the medical field. She has an associate degree. She's single. I am serious and I want to find someone to marry, seeking a man. She's in West Columbia, North. Now, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, okay. Now, she doesn't smoke. She drinks. Doesn't do drugs. She's a Christian. Now, she has a kid. Okay. She probably wants more children. Now, what do you think about this one? What do you think? Do you not think? Now, honestly, I don't think she looks gorgeous to me. I think she's pretty hot. I think she's pretty hot. What do you think about this one?
She's pretty. What about her?
Now,
I mean,
you don't think she would be interested in you? A 31-year-old man, no kids, got a job, and also you can fix cars and shit. Woman, that's a big. That literally, you know what? We put you at a 6. I'm gonna rate. Jay, I'm gonna put him at a 7. But the motherfucker can fix a car, and that goes a long way. Any woman to know a man that can go out there and change oil, or change tires, or goddamn fix a car, or change out a battery, hey, that goes a far way. Would you be interested in talking? Would you be
That's why I
interested
was
in talking?
asking that.
I want to say a woman know a man that can fix a goddamn car. I mean, shit. I Nana, you now make sure you jot this down. Nana SC86, because most likely that might be your future. That might be your future.
He lives
Y'all,
in Raleigh, sir. We have North Carolina. He lives in
hey, hey,
Raleigh.
hey, 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 hey. I hear nothing because at this point we trying to save some people. And if you live in Raleigh, she's in West Columbia, bro, that's 4 hours. But god damn it, 4 hours. If y'all now sometimes for some of y'all may need to start off with texting and phone calls and messaging each other and work your way up. Maybe that's a good thing for some of y'all. Because a lot of y'all, and Jay will tell you, y'all quick to rush into to the bedroom rather than getting to know people and y'all feel hurt. Listen, it took me a year before I ever actually. Melissa lived in Connecticut. I was in South Carolina, so it took about 2 years before I actually met her. But we would always texting on the phone and everything. Then after that, we knew everything that we needed to know, and then we clicked up and met up. So some of y'all probably need to start off slow. Start off slow. Get a feel. She's beautiful. I don't know why y'all wouldn't listen. Some of y'all brothers, I might need to listen. Some of y'all might need to come up here, and I might need to get. Some of y'all might, some of y'all might have to actually own up and start telling yourself you might have to relocate to find your love. It does happen.
So up too. We could give some honest advice here.
I'm just saying, some of y'all
And
may
that's the
have to.
thing, a lot, how wait, I have a question, Joe. How folks be dating coaches on YouTube, but we ain't never seen their face?
I don't know. Honestly, these days, man, fucking goddamn, the Wizard of Oz would make a killing out here. Wizard of Oz would make a fucking killing out here. I mean, honestly, motherfuckers don't even have to show no type of work or proof that anything anymore, and that somehow they gurus and shit. I'd be flabbergasted and shit. Here you have people that
We told you real quick, 3 steps. That's it.
I mean, Ed, I think that's a pretty good one. Did you get down that contact information? That was a pretty good one, Ed.
That's kind of far. We should start in Raleigh.
Ken even brought up. Ken was like, "Hey, that's 2.5 hours. Listen, 2.5 hours. That you can get a hotel room. She can get a hotel room. Y'all can go out to eat dinner and X, Y, and Z and make it work. Y'all can make that work. Y'all can make that work, man.
Sometimes you do have to expand your horizons. My boyfriend lives about an hour and some change away from me, and I done made that ride up and forth, that back and forth on that road many
An
times.
hour drive
And it works.
for some.
An hour ain't really, and that's the thing about it, because the way traffic is in Florida, the funny thing is the way Florida traffic is, like it could be he's an hour on the highway, but it could take me an hour to get to the other town, an hour to get to the other side of town during high season. So it's all right. Like I know folks like, oh, I'm not gonna date anyone that don't live in this city or whatever, but it's like depending on where you live in the city, sometimes it's quicker to hop on a highway and go somewhere else.
I said, listen, some of y'all, I got to be realistic with y'all. If you can't find what you're looking for, if you see some of y'all, you know what? No, some of y'all need that distance. And the reason why I'm probably going to have a talk later on why some of y'all need that. Because see, some of y'all quick to try to rush into that bedroom and y'all get your asses hurt because you shoot your asses down. Same thing for some of y'all women. Y'all fuck with that demon dick, and then y'all asses end up in hell and shit. Y'all trying to figure out how we can get y'all out of there. And I ain't no Dante's Inferno. Once you go down to hell, stay your ass down there for a while. So,
well, I mean, you're talking as you assume she likes me or something already, but she doesn't know me.
Well, you can go get to know her. Now we have Little Mama 84.
First of all, I'll use for an example. There's sometimes like it takes a lot of times you gotta hit the ball a lot of times before you get a home run. I'm not saying that you're gonna meet somebody off the first blip, but sometimes it takes a lot. Sometimes you just have to.
We're allowing
I
you.
mean, you've
We're
been fishing
allowing you
before,
free.
haven't you?
Yeah, we're allowing you to use the our POF um um profile for free. The BMT PMF profile. Now
Start
this
them
one right
off
here.
with a catfish profile, Joe.
Shut up. Shut up.
Oh my
So
god!
now this one right here
Start
has.
them off with a whole catfish.
Now this one right here is a restaurant manager. She's in Spartanburg. That's a little bit. That's closer to you. She's 5'5". She's brown. She's an Aries. I'm not sure what the hell that means. She's ambitious, adventurer. She's been over a
She
2-year
looked like a
relationship.
demon. Wait a minute. She looked like a demon. She looked like a demon.
Okay, so she does look like a demon. However, Ed is at it too, what he says he is. So maybe he might want a demon for his first time. Who knows?
She will kill him. She will him up. Like, no.
All right, you know what? Fine. I see.
She will fuck him up. No.
We're being judgmental about a demon. I don't have no problem with dealing with a demon. I understand they will hurt you and abuse you. I don't have no problem dealing with a demon. I don't have no problem. I did hell demon. I still deal with a demon now. She damn tries to face crime me every other time. So I deal with demons enough. Maybe Ed wants a demon. Now we have Erica. If it's big enough, DM me. God damn. I told you. Well, there you go. So you have this one.
Then, okay.
She's in the medical tech. She got some college. She smokes occasionally. Doesn't do drugs. Doesn't have kids, and doesn't want no children. She's 5'5". She's black, brown, and all that other shit. And I like to ride. I like to be. Oh, okay. Well, that's about Erica. So
Next.
So other than that, she sounds pretty nice, Ed. She sounds pretty nice. Now write that down, Erica.
Other than what? All she want to do is fuck.
Well, maybe that's all Ed wants. Did you ever think what Ed wants? Did you ever consider what he could probably want? I'm trying to help this damn slave find.
You're right. You're right.
Maybe that's all he wants is just to be a slave. Shit, I can't help these people anymore. I'm just trying to do something. But if we can help them get close, then hey, listen. Some of y'all, let's be honest. You know the thing about it, I think what's going on, Jay? Some of these guys, they look at other relationships, but they don't know what it takes to keep the relationship. So they're just outside looking, trying to look in. Versus for those of us who are working and building, they don't know the time it took for us to get there. They don't know the hours either on the phone or us having to go late at night and having to go help them go get a car started in the freezing cold rain or different other shit. There's a lot of work. But some people just want the sexual access and they find out that they bite off more than they can chew. And they're like, well, damn, like these women ain't good or these men ain't good. And I'm like, well, you got what you got. You got what you got. Welcome, Brother X. We're dealing here with the social media Negro rating.
Yeah, I see that. I could tell you like this, Brother Ed. Stay away from all this shit that Brother BMT, that's my brother, but stay away from all the shit he's telling you right now. You're probably better off going to like a supermarket or a library or a museum or the laundromat or I don't know. Don't fuck around. Don't fuck around with none of these chicks on this shit, man, because 99% of them are just catfishing you. When you get there, you're going to have a different hair color, hairstyles. You're going to have 55 babies, 4 dogs, no car, ran down apartment, all that. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, brother. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Don't.
But let him. But
okay,
see,
we supposed to be increasing his confidence. That's. He's got to. Sometimes you got to know. Like I said, if you ever go fishing, it takes a while sometimes to catch the big fish. I'm just saying.
We have to. Sometimes X. The only way they can learn how to catch the fish is they got to at least get one of them to snag the line. Some of y'all men out there probably need to go fuck a fat chick. Get it out.
Well, don't you think? Don't you think it would be better? That I didn't catch how old brother Ed is. How old are you, brother Ed?
This one right here.
How old is brother Ed?
I'm
31.
31.
All right,
My
you a
bad.
young fella.
I'm going on mute. Like I'm at work actually,
Yeah,
so I'm
you a,
listening though.
Now, this one right
yeah,
here.
you're a young brother, man. So I mean, I don't think you have to even result to that. I think those type of sites are probably for older brothers. If any brother, it's an older brother. I mean, you younger brothers, man, y'all don't gotta go through this crap. Y'all don't have to do all of that, man. Y'all can probably meet up with chicks anywhere.
He
Anywhere.
doesn't have a lot of confidence.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of confidence.
He doesn't have a lot of confidence.
Yeah, well, the going on these sites isn't going to change that. I mean, he need to work. He need to work. No, he needs to work on his confidence. He needs to work on his confidence.
I
I
said
don't. I don't think going on these sites and looking at these lying ass women up here. I don't think that's going to help anything. I don't think that's going to help him. He needs to work on his confidence. If he works on his confidence and get on out there, a lot of things can change. Guess what? He may not have to do that. They might start approaching him. They might start approaching him. I mean, Lady J, you're a female. Y'all like confidence, right? Y'all can sense confidence, correct? Y'all can see
Yes,
confidence in a
and
man,
well,
correct?
I met my current boyfriend. Yes, absolutely. I met my plenty of fish though. So
now this is a pretty
I
good
mean,
one. This is a pretty
I
good
can't
one.
knock the dating sites completely.
Th- th-
And yes, to answer your question, wait a minute, your question, yes, confidence, and that you probably tuned in late after he said, but yes, he does need to build his confidence. And to give you the rest of the story, he's 31, he has no kids, he has a job, he has a car, he lives with his dad and his brother. So I mean, he's not that bad off, and he's ready.
Yeah, he's not a
That's
loser.
how the conversation
He's not
started.
yeah, he's not a loser. So you already got a couple
Right.
things in the winning column because you're not a loser.
Right now, this is one that you can probably talk to. This is Ivana. Now Ivana's 38 years old, and she's 5'4". That's a pretty good height. She likes to go out. She has her hair, and literally she has a lot of good stuff going for her. But you got to start out somewhere. And now we want you.
So why do he got to start out with somebody that's built like a sack of laundry? Why you got to start there?
Because
Why you
better
gotta
to have
start there?
something than nothing. X better to have. Listen, Ed is a 2. 2s don't get the pick. We give them what we give them.
He is a self-proclaimed two. We didn't call him
Yeah,
a two.
but yeah,
He's a
I mean,
self-proclaimed two.
Shut up.
because
Ed's
he,
a 2.
but
Ed,
brother BMT, he may rate himself as that, but women may not see him as that. Because, like you said, the brother has a job, he got his own car, he's not a loser, he works, he probably got a few dollars in the bank. So, at the very least, he should be trying to, ride on something that level, and he should at least not have to, like, quote unquote, settle per se because of the position he's in. Now, if he lived in mom's cellar, unemployed, ain't worked in 9 years, that's different. You got to take what you can get, whatever's thrown at you. But he has some leverage. He has some leverage. All right, got some leverage.
he do. But see, here's the thing about it. Naturally, X, I would tell him, you know what, X, let him come work at your garage. Let him go out there and work. He might see a nice little female walking in the parking lot outside. He'll be like, hey, can I talk to you? Can I offer you some lunch? It's going to be hard to get Ed to want to do that. He probably going to like stagger away from that.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to have to do is I got to just throw him in the dog kennel.
Uh-huh.
He got to fight for his kibble and bits.
Mm-hmm.
So if I find him somebody, which I am now, I will probably take 2 hours out of my time today.
Mm-hmm.
Ed, I want you to write down these people. I already have you Sweet Cheeks 9 Erica, the slash. Already wrote down.
But brother BMT. But you said he doesn't have. You said that brother Ed doesn't have kids. So number one, he shouldn't have to. He shouldn't have to be with a chick with kids because he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any. So
I know we don't have kids. Listen, we all dealt with somebody with kids before. We got everybody. It's a trial by fire. You dealt with it. Jay's dealt with it. I've dealt with it. Now it's Ed's turn. So we have to just pop that damn cherry. Get him out there.
So
I don't know why.
I told you I already had my own. I had my own dating profile. I'm already on POF.
Huh?
Yeah, but we gotta
already
make
on
your
POF.
dating profile better, Ed.
Yeah, but we
Hey,
got.
look at that. You got 3 people arguing for you. We arguing for you. You see that? We arguing
and
for
where you living at? Where you live at, brother Ed? Where brother Ed?
I'm in Raleigh.
Okay, you in North Carolina. You down here where I'm at, man. I'll tell you what you do. Come holler at me, man.
Saying. Like,
Come holler at me, man. Come holler at me, man. You come holler at me, I'll hook you up.
I'll help him out. Now listen, man.
I got you. You take that 90-minute ride. I got you.
That's just trying to build I'll give you some realistic shit to deal with. Now, you trying to build him up his dreams.
No. I don't want brother Ed. He doesn't have any children, right? I don't feel like brothers that don't have any children have to settle for a damn baby mama now. That's different. If he got a couple kids, that's different. He can't pass judgment on her per se. But a brother with no kids should not have to settle for some old baby mama now. Come on now. That ain't right.
Ed.
Yeah.
Okay, you know your point. Don't say
now,
this.
Ed,
Wait. Okay, Joe, hold on. To be fair, though, I do know of a lot of women that didn't have kids. Again, I would have to negate that entire talking point that all these women got kids. I know a lot of college education and good jobs. So that talking point that comes along where they're like, oh, all the women are baby mamas and this, that, and the third. I know a lot of I'm in Florida, so whatever, but I know at least now 3 chicks that are in there. I know 4 women that are in their mid-30s that do not have any kids, that are educated and have jobs.
Mm-hmm. And that's what he should be shooting for.
I guess my question to you would be, right, and that's where I'm going with that. I don't, you're talking about BMT, like, he may have his medication, but what I'm saying. we're just trying to give him a point to move to. That's okay. We just trying to give him a point, an access point.
Don't
That's
stick
it.
Ed with the baby mama, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
So now, Ed, I'm giving you a cash prop to deal with. Now, this is a sugar mama. Now, this is a pretty good one. Now, she's a sugar mama, 38 years old. Now, it's a little bit out of your league.
Oh, come on, Joe.
She's a sugar mama. He might get a PS5 out of this. The fuck? So now, you technically don't deserve this. But she works I know where she works. Now, she has money. Now, she's older than you by 7 years. Okay? She does have kids. That don't matter. No, it does. It does. She loves to go out. So, y'all probably will be going out. You know what I'm saying? And y'all could probably have some time together. She owns her own car. She doesn't have no pets. She's ambitious. She's an adventurer. Why now would you like to have a sugar mama? Write down sugar, SUGGAMAMA, sugar mama. She ain't about no game. You want to be her baby or not. But nevertheless, I think this would be a good catch for you.
Oh God, I can't.
Now, that's a pretty good one. Now,
I talk to women that look like that on my profile all the time.
Exactly. So what's wrong?
I didn't say anything. That's what I was telling you. I got my own profile.
Now, I know her personally. Now, this one right here, I think she beat her charge. Yeah.
You know her personally?
Yeah,
you know her.
Yeah, she beat her charges, so she's good. You don't have no charges.
Bah.
So, Okay, now this one right here, just don't, just watch out for her ex. Now, other than that, Coco Love.
I know her. I think I know her.
So, no, you don't know her. How you know her? How?
Is
Wait,
it,
so
is it, is her name? Is her name start with a K?
shut up. So let's move on. So
No,
well,
I'm asking.
we're not, we confidentiality now. Okay, so
Am I
other
right? Shit, I'm just saying.
now, Ed, that's good. Now Ed, now her, she looks nice. She's 35 years old. Yes, she does have kids. However, that doesn't matter. Ed, us, some of y'all, I'm gonna do a stream clip saying some of y'all just need to acknowledge y'all are gonna be stepdaddies because we got to get y'all in there some way or the other. We're gonna have to get you in the game. You're not gonna get to play the whole game. You probably not be the first one to touch the ball, but at least if we can get you there for one of the highlight films, you'll be winning something. Now, out of the women that we have that probably want to meet you, now this is a good one. This is who's this one? This one, she's good. We'll keep her in our prayers. We'll keep her in our prayers. I don't know who the hell this is. I don't trust that one. Now this is a good one. We'll keep that one for you, and yeah, we'll keep that one too. Yep, and nope. Yep. All right, and we got some pretty good prospects for you. Now, if you are looking for somebody, and we did message out for some people to check you out. Now, the people that we have that are checking you out right now, that we can give you is Adrian.
But that's not his profile.
Well, we'll figure it out later, Jake. We'll figure it out later. We will figure it out later. Fuck, I can't.
That's probably not their profile either.
I said if he wants.
That's probably not their profile either.
I'm working for the two. What do y'all expect? What do y'all expect me to do? Y'all got me trying to make bread out of nowhere and trying to make miracles. I can't.
Don't listen to BMT, brother Ed. Don't. He gonna have you with some old baby mama with 5 kids, boy, and she gonna be done got in your damn car, wrecked it, spent up all your damn money.
And how many YouTubers real time go out of their way to go find stuff for you? You gotta admit, only here I'm doing it. See, I know X is my.
I'm sure this was not your expectation today.
But that,
Ed, brother Ed, don't do it.
all right. You know what I'm gonna do? So if that's what it is, then I'm gonna. Ed, do you have brother X's email?
Nah.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna definitely email me or X. You can put it in the back chat if you got to.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely, you're gonna get brother X's email, so that way you can get in touch with him, and so that way he can set you up to talking to some good prospects. Now, I don't understand what's wrong with the prospects. I found you. I thought they were pretty good, and you.
I mean, but doesn't that prove everybody has a rating system, even though they don't vocalize it?
Well, actually, I'm just giving you what I think is what you should be allowed to have.
It's one thing to have. It's one thing to have a rating system. I think what the whole message in the beginning is that it's not right for someone like Joe to go in the chat and rate everybody in the chat. Like, oh, Kev is this, Ron is this, JJ is this, and on from there. That's not his job, so to speak. Now, as far as ratings for yourself, I do think people need to be more realistic. I said that a couple minutes ago, where, you know what, like I said before, I know that I'm not going to get no Idris Elba in the world, in these streets. You have to be realistic about yourself and what you're looking for. And a little third pointer, but which is getting a little bit deeper. Sometimes, and that's what I was saying to you, it's not all about looks. I mean, maybe you're a little young, so I wouldn't fuck with you because you're too young. But when you get a little bit older, trust and believe them looks don't matter as as personality, as just their day-to-day lifestyle and things of that nature.
Yeah,
Right.
she's right.
Desperation kicks
So
in.
Yeah, she's right on that one. I mean, that's the superficial in the beginning. Of course, that's the first thing that brings you to a person. But I mean, if you're looking for a little more, you're going to be looking for more from said person. But at the same time, you can still kind of assess based on who you are. Like I said before, I mean, your young brother, because you like my son's age, man. My sons are older than you. I mean, you're a young guy. So, a young guy with no kids and you're gainfully employed. So guess what? You have some leverage. You don't have to just settle for any old thing that walk in the door dragging 5 kids behind her. You don't have to. I don't think a young brother like yourself has to settle
why it gotta be
for
5
that.
kids though?
You don't have to settle for
I
that
mean,
now.
I don't mind settling for. I mean, she could be a big girl. That really don't bother me too much. Like I said, like I said, I got a dating profile. All those
Mhm.
women he posted, like the woman I would still talk to him. But I mean, the only thing is the kids. 'Cause I ain't about to have no ready-made family. So I mean,
Yeah, yeah.
that's
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
Ed, now you got lucky. Now in me buffing up the profile and I upped it up. You know what I'm saying? I fixed it up for you. Now we have more females
Brother BMT gonna have you hooked up with some old bullshit, man. I'm telling you.
No, I'm not. She's pretty hot.
Oh my god.
She has a job. She doesn't smoke. She's 5'2". She's brown. She's I don't know sometimes. I feel like I'm asking for too much in a partner because that partner is so hard to find. Now, Ed, she has low self-esteem, just like you. Now, but as Denzel Sausage, which that's what we set up, she's willing to talk. I found her for you. Make sure you tell your friends and all your people.
But she's willing to talk to Denzel Sausage, not Ed.
No,
She trying to talk to Denzel Sausage, not Ed.
Denzel Sausage is the figment of who he needs to be for the moment. So Ed
Okay, I see what you say. He needs to act like he looked like Denzel Sausage.
But she had kids though. And Brother Ed said he don't want to deal with the ones with kids though, man. So erase those. He don't want to deal with those.
This is you.
He already said it.
You can have whatever you want. You can now. These women are banging at Denzel Sausage, which is you. You are Denzel Sausage. You can have whatever the heck you want to have. Now,
oh my god,
this one right here is pretty good. Now, Brittany, she's a brat. So.
Oh my god.
Now listen, I've dealt with some demonic pussy. It will probably fuck you up, but however, you will get morally and economically. I don't. What is the CSR?
I mean, is she a brat in the alternative life? Wait.
God damn it.
Customer service. So it depends. Is she a brat in alternative lifestyle sense or a brat for real? For real. There's levels to that shit.
Okay, so what we'll do is we'll write her down in the book.
See if she got kids.
Not
she got kids. She got kids and don't want her. Got kids and don't want her.
Ed should be glad that he could just sniff some panties.
Hey, Teapot, do you think it's a bad thing to have a rating system?
No. I think people should make their own assessments about themselves and what they want out of life.
Boom.
Man, it's as simple as that. I mean, if you think a chick is a 4, no, I can't convince you that she's a 6. All right, I can't. If you say she's a 4 to me, she's a 4 to you. She may be a 7 to somebody else, but to you, she's a 4. And we all know that, based on different geographical areas. Because because I'm in the South too, like I told you, I'm in North Carolina. What might be a 7 here may only be a 4 in New York, where I come from. It all depends. You know, if you're in LA, the 6 here may be a 2 there. You know, so you gotta, you have to distinguish that kind of stuff too. But ultimately, and I'm not a dating expert on no shit like that. I ain't dated in 23 years. But what I'm saying is, ultimately, you have to be the person to decide, man. But don't be settling for these baby mamas, man, because I'm strongly against brothers with no kids getting with women that have kids. Okay? Because she's bringing extra stuff to the table that you're not bringing. I mean, if you're a guy, you're a single guy, like I said, you have your own car, you have your own money, you have your own job, right? So if you're trying to meet a woman, you should be the center of her universe. Likewise, she's going to be the center of yours. But guess what? You can't be the center of her universe if she's dragging 3 and 4 and 5 little bastards behind her. So, I mean, it's just not going to work out. Brothers with no kids should not be getting with women with kids. Let them date a brother who has kids already. Let them be with them. You get with the chicks that don't have kids. They are for you. Not these hoes that got 4 and 5 bastards that they're trying to get you to take care of.
Now, this one right here. Now, Ed, she's a little bit out of your scale. I call this one the fuck your life up. However, I believe this will do you some good. Now, most likely, she's an auditor. She don't smoke. Of course, she has kids, but she literally does not matter. Doesn't matter. Now,
yeah, but it matters to him. It matters to him.
You don't give a damn what Ed wants now. Like, honestly, it's not.
That's what he said. He said he don't want it.
Now, Ed, listen to what she has for you. I'm not going to be your hookup buddy or friend.
Oh my god!
But hey,
BMT.
BMT. That's what I'm telling you. I have my own dating profile, and I literally talk to every single
Let
woman.
me see your damn dating profile. I'll judge that.
I can't, bro. I can't pull this shit up right now.
We can see it off.
Now listen,
He's on his
Ed,
phone, but I bet you you could afford to have some better pictures on your dating profile. How's that?
Now, Ed,
All right. How about this? This is what I'm willing to do for you, brother Ed. I tell you what you do, man. If you want to wait a few days or wait a week or something like that, right? You can come on my channel, right? You come up on my channel, you lay out, what you want to do, and we see who step up. It could be the Ed Unchained challenge, Ed Unchained challenge. Get that shape up and put on that disco shirt and come on up on the channel, man, and we throw a line out. We'll throw a line out there, boys. See what it brings back.
I don't know about all that.
I do have to add this. Now, I do have to add this, sir, is that he also feels because he's overweight that could be a hindrance for him. I said that isn't true.
I never said that.
That I don't feel that that's a hindrance. You did.
Absolutely not. Are you interested
so
in what you trying? You trying to get a black woman?
I don't remember saying that.
Are you trying to get a? You trying to get a black woman?
Did.
Are you trying to chase down a black woman or what you trying to chase after?
Whatever come my way, man. I ain't. Beggars can't be choosy.
Cause your weight shouldn't matter if you chasing after a black woman, because most of them are overweight as well.
It doesn't, right?
So it's not going to matter. Yeah, it's not going to matter, man. It's just what matters is whether or not she like your ass. I don't think you necessarily have to lose weight or no shit like that. I mean, because look. Now, goddamn, BMT got this damn thing up here, some sausage guy, and and the damn guy, he's in shape, he's built 6-pack. Do you see the people that are responding? the women that are responding are like 3 times that guy's size. So I mean, come on, man. Come on, man.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
They're responding. They're
It's all about
responding to that
confidence.
guy. Yeah, I guess
It's
they
all
are
about
confident.
confidence.
Now,
But
Ed,
it's about disillusionment too, because I mean, a guy standing up there with a 6-pack and all of that, he ain't gonna want no chick that's twice to 3
we
times
don't
his
know
damn
that.
size.
We don't know that. We don't
Oh,
know.
we know it. We know it. We just don't like to say it. We know it.
I found
Now
something.
wait a minute. Wait.
Hell no. Don't no man want no woman
No,
3
you are.
times
I'm
his
not
size.
saying that, dude. Wait a minute. I'm not saying that, dude. That's not. Listen, I've had some. I've had come after me. I'm not even lying.
And you
So
was
that's
twice
not
their
true.
size. You were twice their size.
So I'm not saying
You
that's
weren't twice their size. You weren't twice their size.
Okay.
Lady J, you weren't. Come on now. You weren't twice the size.
Jay be pulling.
I know y'all women like
I
to,
was solid. Like what?
circle the wagons around other women, but I'm pretty sure you're not twice
I'm
your
just saying,
husband's
I ain't
size.
And this is a nice one for you to
Huh?
deal with.
Would you say so?
This is a nice one right here for Ed, don't you think?
I mean, I lift weights though, so that could have been the attraction. I lift weights.
No, but I'm
so
saying,
there's
are
that.
you twice his size? The size, okay, fine. A woman can be big, right? A woman can be
I
big,
just stood
but
up.
twice
stood
his
up.
damn size. That's more than big.
Stand up, Jay. Stand up, baby.
Maybe not twice.
No, she don't have to do that. All she got to
Maybe
do
not
is
twice.
answer the question:
Maybe not-
are you
not twice.
twice your man's size? No,
No, Jay.
because if you were, he
Me
wouldn't
and
be
my
your
man
man.
are the same height.
If you was twice his size, you'd be single still. You still be single if you was twice his size.
No, because I got more play when I've now wait a minute. I've lost a shitload of weight and I actually got think about that.
Yeah, but
I've gotten
you
more
still
play
didn't-
when I was bigger.
You still didn't answer the question, Lady J, that I'm asking. Are you twice your man's
What
size?
you talking about the dude in the picture?
No, I'm talking about you and your man.
No.
See?
No.
That's what I'm talking about. See? Prime example.
I'm
Real
not.
time, brother Ed. Real time with
But I'm not skinny.
with Lady J
But I'm
up there.
not-
Right above me. You see that, right? Guess what? Men are not dealing with women that are twice their size. It's one thing for a woman to be kind of heavy or whatever. That's fine, but twice his damn size.
Ed,
That's
you might
more than a little heavy. That's more than that.
Now, Ed, you might have to get with a woman older than you, but you'll be okay with that. Okay, you'll be all right with that. All right. So we found you a nice woman. She done emailed me back. Glossy Mama. So we will set that up on the back chat later on for you. And literally we'll help you. And then also X will help you on the other side. But I think that we have some pretty good prospects for you. Sugar Mama, Bootylicious, and Demon. Is that even a woman or man? You know what? Honestly. But regardless of whatever we give you, you will be thankful.
He will be thankful.
I'm just like I said. At this point, Ed said he will be happy for whatever he gets. And we're doing. So, again, nobody can rate y'all. We're gladly helping y'all. We could probably help Mike. We'll probably try to help Clever Cav, Anthony. We know X will be trying to run his own how to help a brother out series, but I know mine will definitely try. Me and Jay will try to help as many poor bastard souls as y'all can. Ed, you're still a 2, but you can go above a 2. I don't call Ed a 2. I don't get no number for Ed. Ed just keeps calling himself a 2. So if he's gonna be a 2, then I'll let him be a 2. But
well, I see brother Super Mike is in the chat. He trying to hook you up too, Ed. He said he got a Muslim
He's
sister for
we're
you.
See, that's pretty good.
not
You want to holler at a Muslim
great.
sister?
Now, if you want to join the
Okay.
if you want to join the Hebrew Israelites, I'm sure they got some women.
Brother Super
Yeah.
Mike got you covered too, man. He got you. See, you got all
I,
these folks looking out for you, man. You
Look
should
at
I
do
don't,
look
I
that.
at.
don't, I don't know. I ain't never been in a cult before. I don't know if I could do that.
Hey,
Well, it's
yeah,
Islam ain't a cult.
yeah, Islam ain't a cult.
Oh,
But
Now the Hebrew,
I'm talking about the Hebrew Israelite.
listen, don't you'll get over that. You might have to just get out there and dress up in some World of Warcraft shit, but you'll get over that shit. Now,
he said World of Warcraft.
but regardless of that, I swear those,
DMT ain't shit,
them,
man.
them niggas, I swear on everything. They always be outside my damn store, dressed up and screaming and shit, and I gotta run their ass off my fucking block.
Yeah,
I'm getting
they be down on the corner down here too, man. They be out there, man. Should it be like last time we rode up the main drag? It's like 15 of them out there, man. It'd be a lot of them brothers out there on the corner. A lot of them.
I the one time, y'all better stop scaring my fucking customers. We're gonna have some problems. But they getting better. They getting better. They calming down. They calming down. I make them wear masks when they're outside.
Mm-hmm.
I make them wear masks and load my truck.
You just gotta make them. You just gotta keep them off that damn bullhorn they be having out there, boy. They be going crazy with the bullhorn. Like
I allow them to get one. I allow them to have 1 hour with the bullhorn every Thursday. They get 1 hour with the bullhorn. Other than that, they gotta talk. They gotta just scream. They gotta take time and shit. So other than
turn
that,
that damn bullhorn off.
they already know. They already know. They know where to act up at. Not around me. So other than that, Ed, shout out to X. I'm glad you're back home safely. Jay, I know she gotta go to the gym.
Oh yeah. I meant to come and holler at you, man, but I had to rush back some work related shit. I had to come back because I ended up staying, man. I ended up staying like 10 days. I spent about 5-6 days in Florida, and then I went, because we got people in Georgia too. So we spent the other 4 days in Georgia, and shoot, my wife, she didn't want to leave because we was only supposed to stay like 6 days originally, gone. And my wife, she didn't want to come home. Oh, I don't want to come home.
Yeah,
So,
I got some more people. They said like they're going to be taking conventions down there in Florida. I'm like, why is everybody going to Florida during the goddamn end of the world? But
Because Florida,
it was
because Florida,
beautiful down there, man.
because Florida is
Beautiful
wide
down
open.
there.
Florida's
Yeah,
not going to
man.
Because Florida is wide open because Governor DeSantis is trying to kill us all, and
Yeah.
hence
Hey,
it just so happened
people-
the Super Bowl is here too.
Oh, y'all having a Super Bowl there? Oh yeah, y'all.
I went into stores down there, man.
Listen,
and I was the only person with a mask on. They was looking at me like I was crazy. Like, what you doing that damn mask on?
Where in Florida were you?
I was in Tampa.
Where in
I was
Florida
in
were
Tampa.
you?
Tampa. I was in
You
Tampa.
weren't- okay, that's where I'm at. I'm in Tampa Bay, but most people wear masks.
get
Where
out.
the fuck was you at? Damn.
Not where I was. They weren't wearing
Right.
any mask. Most people.
Were you wearing?
But I went.
Were you
Go
wearing the white?
Yeah.
Were you with
it
the
was.
whites? Oh, that's why. Yeah.
I was
now, if you was with the black
around
folks,
them.
black folks be masked up.
I wasn't with
Yeah,
them.
I know what you
I
mean.
was around them.
I know what you mean. Yeah, because I was gonna say the black folks be masked up. To be fair, black folks be masked up, but most of the
it
places
was
we
nice.
go, everyone's masked up.
Yeah, it was nice. I went to see some crocodiles and alligators and shit, and all kinds of birds and all kinds of shit I saw down there. Yeah, I went to the croc encounters, I think it's called. And shit, man, I'd seen a damn
shit, you was
crocodile.
out in
Boy,
the sticks, man.
that joker,
You was out in the
that joker was the size of a damn. Yeah, I went to that place because I punched in crocodiles, and that's where my GPS took me. So we got there, and I saw a damn crocodile the size of a dinosaur. I mean, it was the biggest animal I ever seen in my life, man. I'm gonna put that shit up. Y'all gonna see it. I mean, it was out of this world, man. The crocodiles and shit, man.
I'm definitely glad that you are back.
Yeah,
and
man.
Like I said, you guys, we're definitely gonna have more talks. Like I said, we done finished up with Dr. A earlier, talking about sex trafficking and consensual I don't know why y'all motherfuckers are running with that. If they're 16, you can have sex with them. Y'all, please stay away from that talking point. Y'all looking crazy as fuck. Um, but also, we're gonna also have some more talking points on the way. I gotta get over and talk with Ed. I know we haven't sat down and talked in a while. Ed, you always go with me. Like I said, you got a lot going for you, young brother. You do. You have a lot going, more than you could know. You just got to
Yeah.
see it in yourself. You got 3 people in here that see a lot good in you. You know what I'm saying? Jay, Jay's just low value. So what does she know? But we found you some good women. X will shoot them down because he has a woman, and he has his own lifestyle. I'm trying to hook y'all up to get y'all what y'all can afford.
What they can afford.
I'm looking at what y'all can afford. So you gotta
I'll
start
tell
somewhere.
Brother
You gotta-
BMT will have
I
you
mean,
with
he's
somebody
just being
just
realistic, you know.
I'm being see. That's the thing. Y'all like to do make believe dating. I give y'all realistic dating because y'all don't want to see it. So when y'all finally get tired and you're like after 30 years plus or 48 years plus, you're gonna come to BMT and I'm gonna be like, it's too late. Now the goddamn baby mama stock market done went up. Now you're fucked. It's gonna be like GameStop, but it's gonna be like Coochie stock. It's gonna go up. And I don't know what the hell y'all gonna do. So we're gonna see X
I'm
X
about to
X
hey,
try to help.
none of the choices you had was really bad though. So I just
I
go with man.
thank you, man. I mean, no, I think you know what the thing about it. I bet you those women would sit down and talk with you. I'm willing to put my life on.
You bet your life on it.
I'm willing to put my life on it. Because see, you know why I can put my life on it? Because listen, my job now is to see potential. That's what I see potential. So when you were naming off, you didn't see the potential in yourself. You lack confidence. Your confidence is shitty. All 3 of us can agree on that. That's why X even said it, but he wasn't here when we said it. And Jay can tell it, and I can tell it. Your confidence is shitty as hell. So, but the stuff you have going for you, job, you're not done. You have a degree. You can work on X. The man can work on cars. What woman would turn down a man that can work on cars? Like,
Right.
you don't see the prospects of what you have. That literally, like, I don't know that many mechanics that can't get pussy. That's literally they get
Yeah.
mechanics
Yeah,
don't get
I
ass.
gotta
Like that's
kinda agree with you there. Because
that's all.
I've always been able to work on machinery even when I was a younger guy. So, that kind of stuff kinda get you in there, man. But
That's a gatekeeper.
that's why I'm saying he shouldn't have to just settle for some old baby mama. He shouldn't have to start off there because see, he's been responsible. All right, he's been responsible with his genitals. He don't got 5 babies all over town. So why should he have to start off with somebody who, they got 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 kids already, obviously irresponsible as hell. And instead of sitting down trying to make sure their kids don't end up like them, they on damn dating sites and shit. Why should he have to start there?
So what we're gonna do is me and X are gonna sit down and have a talk. But I'm gonna push you more so towards X. I want you I believe X you can get X's email. It's on his channel and all his stuff on his
Yeah,
about.
yeah, hit me
Okay.
up.
I
It
need
ain't no secret. It's proper to thought at yahoo.com.
right.
Ain't no secret. It
And
ain't a secret email.
the thing about it is X is within your vicinity.
Yep.
So especially you having mechanically inclined, X might be able to talk to you. Hey man, like why don't you come out with me? Let me show you some stuff. Let me introduce you to some circles. What's going on, Mano? What's going on, John? And sometimes I be telling y'all the best time to actually find people is when you're out and about in the world doing work, going to
Yep.
Wawa, going to Starbucks and stuff. I know how to get checks.
hmm
I just got her coffee or some iced coffee or some shit. Like there's certain stuff that you got to do, and that's all you need. Like I'm not gonna lie, when I was flipping burgers, working on cars, cutting grass. I have my pick of the litter. Because one thing a woman does like is a working man. It'd be a cold day in hell before a
Absolutely.
woman turn down a man that can
Oh
work
yeah.
and make
Oh
money.
yeah.
And that happened. I know we in the dark ages.
And you want to know something, Joe? It's funny that you say the Starbucks thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've had a couple men, like fuck all the sexual talk and all of that other bullshit. But let's say we have like random conversations on Facebook and stuff like that. I've had dudes slide in my inbox, like, "Hey, you get your coffee yet? No. Here's $5. Go get your coffee." That, do you know how far that goes with someone? And it's not like somebody was tricking on, because are they gonna miss $5? No, but they know we've had conversations, like I said, in different Facebook groups or whatever, and they just know I like coffee. You know what I'm saying? So, but that goes away with somebody, just in general. You know what I mean?
Yep. You got some
And it's
leverage
not
though,
always
brother
about
Ed.
like the sexual aspect of it.
You
So,
got some leverage, my brother. You do have some leverage. Don't settle for the garbage that brother BMT is throwing at you. You could probably do way better than he's just throwing anything at the wall to see if it stick.
it
Uh,
does. It will.
just throwing
I can
anything
get
at
more
you.
fucking stick for these people than what these people got trying to sell out there.
Trying to throw anything at you. But
So,
yeah, you got some leverage, man. And is that what you do? Are you a mechanic, or is it just something you can do? Is that
Yeah,
what you
I
do?
mean, I was for a little bit, but it's something I still can do.
Okay.
But right now I'm a janitor, and then
Okay. You know
then
how to work on
I
how's your diesel skills? Can you work on diesel engines
nah
as well?
I ain't never messed with them, but I know the premise of them.
So when you talk about mechanical, because that's what I do, I'm a mechanical engineer.
uh,
Um, do you so you mostly cars? So I'm thinking what carburation, fuel injection, engine swaps, what that kind of stuff.
yeah, engine swap. I've done engine swaps,
Okay.
carburetor. I ain't never rebuilt one, but
Okay.
I could do a little
Well,
bit to them.
yeah, well, most cars don't use carburetors now. Anything anyway. Most
Yeah, that's
cars
all.
after like 99 is fuel injection.
Right,
Uh,
right.
motorcycles and power equipment are pretty much the only thing that has a carburetor now. Like
Yeah,
motorcycles, ATVs, outboard motors,
right.
tractors, commercial lawn
Yeah.
equipment, generators, log splitters, stuff like that still has carburetors. Most cars after like 99 don't even have a carburetor. How are you with power equipment? Because we do a lot
I
of power equipment. We work on bulldozers and shit like that. How are you with
no, you
power
do that.
equipment?
Nah, I ain't never messed with power equipment with hydraulics and all that stuff.
Oh,
I
okay.
seen it. Yeah, so
Okay.
I seen it done, but nah, I'm not familiar with it. But I could learn. It's
Oh, shit.
been my
Okay.
goal.
Well, if you mechanically inclined, we could always godfather you in. That's all what I ask of brothers, is that they be somewhat mechanically inclined, and they know they wear around a toolbox. If you know your way around a toolbox, you somewhat mechanically inclined. I mean, maybe you can, hook up with me one day, man, and we'll ride a route and you know, something like that.
Oh yeah,
Do some
well you are
maintenance
mobile.
routes.
We're gonna get him a good
Oh
job and a woman by the time the month is out.
okay.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I
mean,
see.
holla at me, man. That's what I do for a
Well,
living,
actually,
man, and
I mean,
and I'm
actually,
and I'm
I've
the
been
boss.
trying.
So
Okay, well,
just
I'll
that.
keep it in mind.
okay,
I
okay,
actually, as of late, I've been trying to get my photography company off the ground. So
okay,
So
okay.
one of the things about it is we just really want you to work on your confidence. When we can
Yeah,
talk, we just want you to work on your confidence, like I said, or it's all going to be for naught. We thank everyone for coming through. You guys go make sure y'all check out my brother X on the Prophet of Thought. You know what I'm saying? I
yeah.
probably
Come,
tell
yeah, come holler at me, y'all. I've been out of the loop for a couple of weeks because I went on vacation with the wifey. I ain't been doing nothing the last couple of weeks, but I am throwing down this week. We got a big debate. We got a special TPOT throwdown going on this Wednesday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. The Village Arsonists will be squaring off with Mr. Fantastic. And then Thursday we got the one and only George Macon will be in the house. So holla at me this week, man. We back. We back in action, y'all. We back at it. So come check us out, man.
So I'm glad I had to get out that last text. I'm glad that my fam back safely on the road. I'm glad that my co-host of low value, well, she's high value in my eyes. I don't give a fuck what I'm saying. She's back, and we're glad that we were able to find Ed some post probably good prospects. If there are any men out there that need a guiding light, a guiding post, I am
I
the
think we
guy.
need a dating channel now.
Jay, if I was a dating
You
champ,
could be a dating. You could be a dating coach.
literally, if I literally, you know what? You know the thing about it. If I
I'm
became a
kidding.
dating, if I, you know what? For 1 week, I'm going to try. You know, for 1 week of November, I'm going to be a dating coach. And you know what? I promise you, I'm going to drop so much realistic shit that a lot of y'all are going to be like, "Damn, that he's clowning or he's trolling." But I'm just going to be. But see, when I just tell y'all what it is, y'all like it being all clean and polished, like a polished turd. No, that's not how it is. Like, I want to bet you, like, the people I know, oh, they would shot all their shots at those women that I was showing you. And they would have just got their fuck on, and some of them would have got with them, and some of them wouldn't. But literally, some of them, but like I said, I'm going to do it. Now, I definitely want you to go invest in X because he's more attainably reachable. Now, for me, I'm going to do a week of date. Jay, let us do just 1 week, just 30 minutes of just dating coaching, just for 1 week, just 1 week of us just being
Oh
just
boy.
like just for old time's sake, like how we used to be, like for old time's sake, we'll do 1 week for 30 minutes each of just dating coaching, and just see what that market's like, just for 1 week. Okay, we'll talk about it. So what we'll do,
Okay.
we'll do some date. We'll be dating coaches, me and Jay. So we'll be the Mr. and Mrs. BMT, and we'll be the dating coaches, and we'll talk about we will spill all the tea for everybody. We'll see you guys
But
later. Huh?
hold
Go
on,
ahead.
before you go, brother Ed. You know, all jokes aside, I know we've been talking shit and all that, but all
What's up?
jokes aside, my brother. First thing you want to do, man, is work on your confidence, man. You know, if that means thinking long term, try standing up for yourself. You know, exercise a little bit. Accomplish a few things that you want to accomplish, because nothing builds your confidence like, number one, thinking long term, setting a goal and achieving the goal. And always make sure you follow through on the shit the shit that you launch. Make sure you follow through on it. And like I said, man, be fearless and maybe do some exercise and shit like that. All those things are confidence builders, brother. All of them. They're all confidence builders. So I wish you luck, brother. And like I said, hit me up. All right. Well, I'm in the same state as you are, man. We can link up, and like I said, man, do a few of those things, man. You never know, man. That confidence comes shining through, man. Once you, set some goals for yourself and achieve them. That's
All right.
nothing builds a brother. Nothing builds a brother's confidence, man. Like setting a goal and achieving it, man. All right. That's one.
All right.
That's one to
I
say.
hear you. Appreciate it.
You got it, man.
Well, you guys.
Brother BMT, I'll holler at you, man. My brother.
All right, family.
Peace, folks.
See you guys later. Peace, and thank you for coming through on BMT. Y'all have a nice night.